That is wild. Oh, you tricky pie. That is funny. All right, so I don't see you on here. Okay, I need to. Oh, so you're live. Okay. I'm looking for you on.
Hello, 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 everyone. I am sharing. If you're joining, just say hello to us in the comment section. We'll be able to see your comments. We want to say hello back to you.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone. We're getting ready to talk about some exciting information that I believe that it will be beneficial to everyone, especially our business owners, or even if you're planning on starting a business. Hey, Carisha, how you doing? So even if you're planning on starting a business, I believe that this information that is about to be shared today will be beneficial to you. I want you guys to do us a favor and go ahead, share the broadcast. Share the broadcast. Those are the golden rules today. All right. The golden rules is to share, like, and follow myself and Kerry on our page. We are on Facebook. We are also on Instagram. And so just look for us. Our names is as it is. Kerry Watson is her name on Facebook. You can also follow her on Facebook. She's doing some wonderful things. She's multi talented. I call her the master brain. Amen. So she's well versed in a lot of stuff. So she's my go to girl, right? So she is very intelligent and is very savvy when it comes to increasing in the business world. So I want you, I'm gonna just take a few more minutes. I don't want anybody to miss the information that we're about to give. And so I'm just giving you a few seconds to share. Remember, when you come on, wave at me, say hi, so we can acknowledge your presence. Your presence is very much so appreciated tonight. And so we're going to be talking about a challenge. I think everybody is up for a good challenge, right, Carrie? I love
Sure.
challenges.
Yeah. Well, this is a good challenge, not like a beat you down challenge. This is a fun.
Right. Right. This is the challenge that will get you out of your bed or out of your place of stagnation or procrastination and get you to move, 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 move. And we need things like that, especially me. Oh, Lord. Especially me. I need a challenge. And Carrie has a way of always challenging me, and I'm always kicking and fighting. But, you know, we get it done.
Now, as you mentioned that, the last time we did this was almost 1 year ago to the date when we had that vision board and we had so much fun.
Right. The vision, it was almost 1 year since we did a vision board party together. I think that is absolutely prophetic. I really do believe that is absolutely prophetic. I was so shocked this morning when I woke up and I saw that Facebook was reminding us that we did a vision board, which was a great success, and maybe we should do it again, right? So I know everybody loves doing vision board. I'm not in my space, so let me see if I can turn my head. If everybody could see that my board from last year is there.
That is
It's still hanging on my wall, and I've actually ticked off I think 80% of the things that I need to do. And so I do believe in vision boards. I do believe it's a success. So, anyways, so hello everyone. I see Carisha. I see Tamina. I hope I didn't pronounce your name wrong. And everybody, if you're logging in, just say hi to me so we can acknowledge you. We're gonna kick it off. I just want to say hello to all our Facebook followers. I'm on Dr. Tanisha Allen page, Facebook page, which is my which is, what is the page called? The public page, I guess. I'm on my personal page. I'm also on LinkedIn, YouTube, and Twitter and Instagram. I'm praying that Instagram is working the position of our faces, our position well. If it's not positioned well, still listen to the information, because the information is still good. So don't look for our faces, listen for the information. Okay? And if you I think at this moment I'm not going to be, I don't know if I'm going to be able to see some of Instagram comments. I may or may not, but we'll see. And if I miss your comment and you're asking a question, myself or Kerry will definitely come back and make sure that we answer any questions that we've missed after this video. And so, as mentioned, we earlier, we are taking a 4-day challenge. And so my guest co-host here, Kerry Watson, is here to tell you about this challenge. And I believe that it was so important for me to team up with her, because I know that I have a lot of friends and families that has businesses, and we are looking into ways of promoting our business and getting increasing ourselves financially and increasing our followers. And so, hey Trey. And so I believe that writing a book is beneficial for your business. A lot of people believe that writing a book is a heavy task, but it's not. If you already have knowledge in your business and you're already educated in your business, why not write a book? Right. And so go ahead, Kerry. I want you to tell the people why it is beneficial for them to write a book.
Well, thank you once again for this partnership. And I miss you. And
Oh,
where have you been? Okay, like since I'm gonna beat you up right now.
I know.
October. See. Okay, never mind. I still
No.
love you. Like this is your thing. Like, where are the interviews? Like Dr. Tanisha Allen makes people
Right.
feel so comfortable, and she's great at interviewing people. And I missed you. I'm like, I think Trey was
Aw.
asking me the other day, where is her? Where is she?
Aw.
So I'm glad we're doing this together and starting the year, right? All right.
Absolutely.
So today, we want to talk about the reasons why, if you have a business, why you should be an author. And we're also promoting a challenge, so we're just going to say that up front, no
Right.
surprises. But I want to give you educate you on some reasons why being an author can be a very strategic business growth move for you and your business.
Yes.
All right. So, should I share my screen? I have a little slide presentation, might be easier.
All right. So go ahead and share your screen. What I'm going to do, I'm going to, no, I think I can I'm going to change
Oh,
go
the
ahead and
circle.
share your screen, and then I'm going to change the format of the screen so they'll see you.
Okay. Sharing my screen. Let me know if you can see my screen. Can you see it?
Not yet.
Oh, sorry. I didn't click the. Yeah, that would work. How about now?
Yes, let me add it. There we go.
Fantastic. All right, so I want to give you about 7 reasons why entrepreneurs must be published authors. All right, so let's go to the one of the first. Okay, so one of my favorite is, okay, so I believe you can still see me while I share my screen. I'm
Yeah,
holding
we
up
can still see you.
Great. This is my business card. I've been a bookkeeper for 20, almost 30 years. Am I that? Oh, no, not 30 years. Sorry. God. 20 something years. And so the word book has always been in my business. Well, so this is a business card. And like lately, for the last few years, I don't give this out anymore, by the way, but for the last few years, every time someone gives me a business card, that goes into the trash. And I don't know about you, like now business card feels like a bad thing to do, to take, and you don't want to offend people. But there it's an old way of marketing. So I like to emphasize now that a book is now the new business card, right? Because you can educate people much more about it is that you offer in your business, with a book, even more than just like a PDF or send them a flyer or anything like that. A book is it because a book is not seen as a marketing tool, right? But the way I teach my clients is to incorporate the marketing strategies inside the book that would lead readers into leads. So from reads to leads. Somebody live near an airport. That's okay. All right. So a book is now the new business card. So that's one reason. So I want to hear from anyone in the comment, like what when last you got a business card and what did you do with it? What about you, Tanisha?
Every business card. Well, it depends. It depends. Let me not say every. Let me not say every. It depends if I'm interested in that particular business. But I would rather ask for a business card than somebody just to randomly give me a business card.
Right.
So and I usually throw them away if I'm not really interested, especially flyers. That too. Flyers, if I'm not really interested, it's going in the garbage.
Exactly. So we want to move away from this business card marketing to a book, because you can use your book to, explain your services so much better, and you're educating your potential customers. All right, so I'll give you another reason why, as a business owner, you need a book. And let me back up to say that the book should be very strategic in promoting not you, but promoting your business, and not just like my business is like, find a problem that your potential clients or customers have, and solve it using the book, right? Because we're here to serve and solve problems, and that's how you get paid, right? So we're not going to just write a book about where your business is located and how many people you serve. No, that doesn't help anybody, right? So let's say you are let's say you're a doctor, okay? And you have a practice and you want to educate people. Let's say you do like wart removal or something like that. That's kind of gross, but you want to educate people about, let's say people have a myth that it's painful or it will grow back. You would write a book to debunk that myth, to explain the procedure and so forth. So when they come into your practice, they are pre-framed what to expect. Even if it's painful, you will explain other ways of avoiding pain, or you know what I mean. So you're pre-educating your clients ahead of time before they come to you. So that's one way, you can use the book to serve your clients, right? All right. So another reason would be this is one that is so true. Most successful speakers are authors, right? And then not just authors, they have multiple books, right? And if you notice, they're by the time they speak, they always, they go to the back of the room and they're selling or signing books and all these things. And it's not just to sell books, because I teach my clients not just to sell book. We're not creating books to sell book and make book profit money. That is not what we are doing. If you have a business, your goal is to get people who read your book into your business or your services. That's your goal. And even if that means giving away your book. All right. All right. So let me just read the comments. Solve problems, get paid. Okay. Good, good. All right. Okay. So that's the third one. All right. So another thing about using book as a marketing tool is a book is a longevity asset, meaning that, until the book, once it's printed, it's there, it's physical. Additionally, until you pull that book out of publication, it can stay forever. It can outlast your life. It can be a legacy to your family, to say, this was your industry and this is how you serve your people and all these things. So it's a longevity marketing tool, compared to, like a TV ad or an email. And I was explaining this, that when we get an email, like what, depending on when you check your email, like nowadays, email marketing, it's such a tough competition because you're competing, it's just millions, it's just so much. And like, you wake up in the morning and you're checking your mail and you just delete. Okay, I'll keep that one. Delete. I keep that one. But a book is so much different because, one, it's tangible, right? And Americans, as well, I would say everyone, but I know Americans value books, right? We don't burn books. Even if we no longer have a use for it, we'll give it away, we'll sell it. Like, look on Amazon, the amount of used books for sale is incredible. And so a book is a longevity marketing tool. Additionally, so I said, like, an email you can delete, a TV news ad would a TV ad, will last like 30 seconds, things like that. But a book will, even like a Facebook post, like even like this live that we're doing, after a couple days, like, unless somebody search for this is gonna be buried. So, but a book is different, right? So it's a longevity marketing tool. All right. So another one is, this is another one that is great for people who constantly have to come up with content. You can repurpose the content of your book. A book, because you're going to spend the time to put it together, the sections, the chapters. And so you'll be having so much content that you shouldn't be able to run out of content for a good long time, right? One book could be, depending on the size of the book, could be about 1,000 Instagram posts or Facebook posts, right? A book could turn into like 50 blog posts, right? And I'm not exaggerating. Like, it depends on the size of your book and the content you put in. Like, you just need to pick something out, post daily. So it's great for repurposing that way. And also, I teach my clients to not only write a physical copy book, but an ebook. You can turn it into an audiobook, and most important, you can turn it into a course, a high ticket course, right? And you can expound on it with videos and graphics and all these things, or teach it live. But it's the same structure of the book. So when we even write a book, we want to write a book that is meaty, not just just a little bit of not just a little bit of just a scratchy service. You want to feed people the meat, because when you serve them at such a high level with your book, and they read your book, right, and they're like, wow, this is so good, they still might think that there is more, but your book solves a problem, but they still want more of your thing. So you must also have something in the back end, a course or a way for them to book a call with you or consultation. and then you can sell them your courses and your higher ticket program. So your book is like a gateway to your business. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we've been through 5 things. I'll give you another one. So I like this one also. A reader is a higher paying client.
Wow.
What does that what does that mean? That means that if you have your book published on Amazon or wherever books are sold, and someone's, and let's say your book is going to be strategic, right? It's going to have a problem it solves, and that person type in the Amazon search and to find a problem that your book solve, and they bought your book and they read your book and they connect with you and you solve a problem, or you explain something in an interesting way, or maybe a new take on it, or you open their eyes to something. Then when that person, that reader, calls you or click on your website or get into your ecosystem in your business, they are ready to buy. They are open ears. They are hot and warm lead. It's as if they've known you. They probably spent 5 days or 2 weeks reading your book, right? So they know your business and they just want more. So a reader is a higher quality client. And let's see. So any question or anything to add?
I think that is the information that you've given is so awesome. I love that you brought out the point, a reader, a client who is a reader is a higher paying client, because readers are what I don't want to insult anybody by saying, but most of the times that people who love to read are more educated, in the sense of cultured, I should say, are more cultured in the sense. So the way of them seeing the world is different from non-readers because they're not in the box. So they will take a risk
Right.
faster than those who do not read because they have been cultured, you know, in that. So I just love that. I think that is such an awesome point. If you are in the comment section, make sure if you have any questions, feel free to just post them, and Kerry and I will do our best to answer any questions that you have, or if you have any inputs that you would like to add as well, just go ahead and voice them in the comment section. Go ahead, Kerry. This is some awesome information.
Okay, great. All right. So another one. So when you write a book, this prevents you from always chasing your clients, right? Because you're making yourself findable. Your book is published. It's called being a published author. You're out there, right? People recommend you. Your book is online for people to see. So you become the attracted person or business compared to you always be chasing people. I mean, you still have to go look for clients, but it's you're reversing the activity from chasing to attracting. So that's another thing I love about being a published author on your topic, though, not just and like, for instance, my first book was a book about fasting. This was before, I was doing this as a business. My first book was a book on fasting, and I remember, so my pastor told the church, so people knew that I wrote a book about fasting. So, years after, every time like people came to the church and the word fasting was mentioned, people send people to me, or people come to me and say, "Oh, I think I want to start fast." I became known as the person that they could ask question or talk to about fasting, whether I was fasting or not. But, so because I wrote a book on the subject, I got the authority in that space for people to recognize me as, somebody who knows about fasting. And the word authority is from author is from the word authority, right? So
Yes.
when you write something on a topic, you become known as the person who wrote the book on the topic.
Right.
And that is why a book builds your authority
Wow.
in the market space.
Wow.
All right, so I have one more, and then I will kind of show you, give a little bit of teaching, and then we'll have more questions. Any questions right now? No. Okay. Awesome sauce. All right, so I, back in the days they used to talk about direct mail, right? When before Amazon, back in the days, they would advertise stuff in magazines, Sears catalog, and you would order it and it comes. Direct mail is back in business, right? Direct mail is back in business. Tanisha, how do you feel when that Amazon package comes to your house, whether you order it or not? Do you feel like, what is this? Can't be
No,
bothered?
I get excited.
Exactly.
I get excited.
Exactly. So it's the same way, like I'm hearing echo. Okay, good. So it's the same way when you send your book or sell your book, people are excited about it, whether they purchase it or you send it to them strategically as marketing. You know, they want to open your book. They're not going to throw that in the garbage because it's not perceived as a threatening thing. A book is an incognito marketing tool. Well, if you make it to be so, and that's what I teach my clients how to do it, right? So direct mail is back because people love, and we live in that. No matter how much we spend time in our cyber world, we live in a tangible physical space, physical world, and we still need that connection. So that's why a book is also a great tool. And a lot of people, a lot of coaches, they don't have anything physical in their business. It's just, nothing is wrong with that, but it's good to have something actually physical in your book.
Right.
Yeah. And so I'll give another tip. Like for a lot of speakers, some speakers, well, as I said, a lot of speakers they are authors, and some speakers will sell books at the back of the room after they speak, and some will actually give their book away to the promoters, right?
Mhm.
Because they are also building relationship and partnership, right? And that makes, so when you give your book to the promoter, and the promoter can also choose to sell it or give it away to their audience, then in the promoter's audience eye, they're doing well, they're good, right? So you're making them look good, because when you get asked to speak, it's not necessarily for you to show off and shine and how brilliant you are. You're making them look good. It's their platform. I'm supposed to make you look good on this platform because this is your platform, right? So you can use a book to do that. And guess what? When those people who read your book, they're not going back to the promoter, they're coming to you. Right?
Right,
And
right.
that's why you must have something to offer. And inside the book, contact me to, book a call or come to my funnel, my website, buy my course, or even buy the audio version, because different, whatever it is, we don't just sell books and thing. So, and I was watching about 2 nights ago, an old interview with Benny Hinn and Miles Monroe, and I always think that Miles Monroe, I love that man. He is such a great marketer, like incognito, like
Right.
he's such a
Right.
right. He's such a great marketer because he went on Benny Hinn. He had written a new book and he gave Benny Hinn 1,000 copies, right? So of course Benny Hinn was selling it for $30 and first come get extra price and whatnot. And I was just laughing because I know that Miles Monroe, in the back of his books, he's gonna have another way for them to contact him. He has speaker training, he has writers training, he has corporate events, and his stuff is like $25,000 at the time. Yeah, per hour.
Wow. And that
So
was back in the days. That was
that
back in
was
the
like
days.
what, 8 years ago, if so much,
Yeah.
per hour. right? So he's not worried about giving away 1,000 copy. Let's say it's $1 for a copy that it costs him. That's a thousand. Let's say it's $5. That's $5,000 to Benny. But one, he has 1,000 leads now. Potentially 1,000 people get your book. One of them can call you, book you for $25,000. Who's winning? So it's all about strategy. And he's not being deceptive or anything. He's giving away,
No.
Benny Hinn is going to profit 1,000 times 30. What's that? 30, $30,000. And so it's win-win. The more you give, the more you get back. And it's never from the same person.
Same.
Yep. I
So
don't have. Okay, go ahead.
if you have any questions, again, please ask your questions while we have her on. I believe that the information that you have gotten is so futuristic. A lot of people are not thinking this way, and these are things that we need to, um, especially when it's being offered to you, we need to utilize it because God has given you the opportunity to enhance yourself. A lot of people are praying for wealth, and they're not using what has been put in front of their face. And
Mm-hmm.
so it's like screaming out for help, and then help is given to you, but you refuse to take the help. And so I believe that these are helpful tools to enhance yourself and your business, to learn more about marketing. Carrie is so um, educated in the marketing world. She has even helped me with things that I have done in the past, including my own book that I've written, and my events that I have done, even the way that I promote myself on Facebook. And so I believe that she is the way to go. There's some great information. I believe that if you just joined this live, um, Carrie, you're done with the
Yes, I was gonna show one more thing, but I'll let you finish.
yes. Okay. I want to see if the layout to change the layout. But I believe that if you're just joining the live now, please go back and watch the replay. Please share it with somebody, especially if you know that they have business. It doesn't matter what business that you it could be doing here. There might one of the things that Kerry said, find a problem and solve it. I'm not very versed in the hair world, but if there's a place if there's a problem in the hair world, maybe it's hair loss, maybe it's hair growth, then write a book on what you have learned in in the years of your experience. Or if you even have, I know a lot of people are selling oils and conditioners and shampoo, especially in the natural hair world. Use your book to market yourself, especially use the fact that becoming an author is adding to your name. So you're not just the hairstylist, but you're an author and a hairstylist amongst what how much ever else that you have done. And so I believe that that specifically, um, one of the things that she has said, I think is so useful, specifically, and find a problem and solve it. If you could find a problem and solve it, your life, you would change not only your life but the life of others. And another thing that she had said is that writing books make you attractive, so you no longer have to run after the clients are chasing you, because what you have given them is something eye opening, that they're going to run you down to learn more. So you're increasing your market. You're increasing your market. People have bought my books from all over the world. Some of them I don't even know, and so those people are now telling other people about who I am. They'll find me on YouTube or they'll find me on Facebook, and they're messaging me to get more information or to get prayer. In my world, I'm in the ministry world, and so people message me for prayer or message me to ask a real life questions on how to get through things, because they're a Christian and they're struggling in any kind of way. use this information today. Use this. If we're not just doing it just to do it, but we're doing it in love, and the love that we have for you is the same love that God has for you. And He has educated Kerry and given her great wisdom to help you. And so, again, share this broadcast, even if you have to start a watch party or send the videos to Messenger. We're on Facebook, we're on LinkedIn right now, we're on YouTube right now, we're on Twitter, and hopefully we are streaming great on Instagram. And so we are on many platforms right now. So no matter which platforms that you're on or that you're connected to, you'll be able to find this video and send it to someone. We know so many business people. Send it to your hairstylist, send it to your nail tech, send it to your accountant, send it to your pastor, send it to whoever, because we all need to find a problem and solve it. That's how we are successful in our business. Go ahead, Kerry.
Thank you, Tanisha. Find the problem. So I wanted to. So what's her name? Carisha Topping. Somebody commented that they're
Carisha.
struggling with marketing my book. Thanks for the tip. Carisha, what is your book about? I don't know if you're still on. Because the thing is, that's the thing about the challenge that we're doing. We want to set up. I teach my clients how to set up the book from the get-go, the foundational things that must be done before you publish. So sometimes it's hard if the book, you said you're struggling to market. It's usually because it wasn't set up. Some foundational things was missed, and it's hard to to get it off the ground. If you can, you could rewrite the book. But I don't know what your book is about. Okay, it's about marriage, but that's a broad thing. What about marriage? Is it how to do what? So part of what we teach in the challenge is to get so clear on niching down, well, two things. On one, your target, who you are writing to. Okay, are you writing to single people about marriage? Are you writing to married people about marriage? Are you writing to children about marriage? Who are you targeting? Right? And what are you talking about? Marriage is a big topic. It could be marriage and money. It could be marriage to avoid divorce. It could be marriage to keep the fire. It could be you have to be clear and strategic. And in this day and age, with the internet and millions of people are writing books, 90% or much more are wasting their time because they're not solving a problem, just making noise. So you would have to, you could restructure your book. I don't really know what your book details, how it does it help, right? What's the problem it's solving? And even just even the title is very key, because that's the first thing someone would see when they go searching for a solution to a problem. Like, I don't know if people go to Amazon and just type in marriage
Right.
for a book, right? It's usually okay. So that's the thing I wanted to demonstrate a little bit. Do we have maybe 5 minutes, 10 minutes?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. You may have to go and mute. You're echoing.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. All right. So this is Amazon browser. Can we see it? My screen's showing, right? We're good?
Your screen is showing, but it's dark.
Dark. It's okay. Because I click on the browser.
Okay.
All right, so I'm on Amazon. Okay, so she said her book is about marriage. So I'm gonna start typing and see, and you will watch and see what comes up. Okay. Okay, wait 1 second. My keyboard is sleeping. Okay, there it is. Marriage. Okay, you see all that? You see these? This is how you write a book. Not like that, but these are actual, factual keywords that your potential customers would put into search, just like you would in Amazon. So you work backwards when you are coming up with a title. Okay, this is not the full extent, right? Because I use a special tool to find, the value of these keywords and see if they make sense, right? But including like a keyword phrase inside of your title or your subtitle is so fundamental.
It's 6 o'clock.
Excuse me, my computer is speaking. It's so fundamental. Does this make sense to you, Dr. Tanisha?
Absolutely makes sense. And I think that what you're giving Carrie, because I've read her book and I know her personally, so I think what you're telling her will help her tremendously.
Oh, okay, you read the book. It's marriage about what? Any particular thing she
So
spoke about?
she's basically giving a backstory about her own marriage, and
Oh,
so that's what her book is about.
but here's the thing. Even with that, I would coach. I would if she had come to me before, and we can still work on it. I would have coached her to say, don't lead with your backstory. Like people really don't care about you. They want to know how can your story help me.
Help me, right? So when we were talking about earlier, find a problem and solve it through her experience of her backstory to find a problem and to
But
solve it.
what was one part? I mean, I don't want to blow her up, but what was one thing that she overcame?
I think her main if and Carisha, I know she's still on. So get from my point of view, from what I have gathered from reading her book, her main point is about waiting on God and waiting in marriage for a husband. And so I think that's what the main point was.
Okay, so let's see if waiting is like something somebody would search for. Waiting for marriage. Wait, look at that. Okay, waiting for marriage, waiting on God for marriage. Like these are terms. So that is so the book is about, I'm pretty sure she probably have it in the subtitle, right? But there are also tools to see how much weight or how much people are actually searching for a book like this.
I
And I'm
actually have
pretty
her book right here. Hold on.
Oh, okay,
Let
awesome.
me pull it without making everything fall. Okay, so I have her book here. And so I'm going to look. Oh, sorry. I'm going to look. So this is her book. This is her book.
No ordinary what?
No ordinary. Oh, the light. No ordinary love.
Okay.
Right.
And
So
what's the subtitle?
the subtitle is My Journey from Puppy Love to Extraordinary Love. So that's
But,
her
but it
subtitle.
didn't say marriage.
So it doesn't say marriage. You're right. And so, guys, I'm using Carisha's my friend, so I know I'm using her book to just for an example and as a learning tool. Her book is actually it's a good read, and it's a very easy read. I read her book in like 2 hours. But this is I'm just using it as a learning tool to promote yourself, because even what she's giving me now and what she's coaching you guys, I'm in the process of writing some more books now, and I'm also going to rebrand my book that I have already published. And so I just so everybody's benefiting from this information. So go ahead, Kerry, what you was showing.
Yeah. So whenever Amazon well, sorry, when you start to type, it will prompt you. It usually give you up to 10 in this drop down here. Right now it's just giving 2. Usually give you up to 10 suggestion of keyword phrases that people are actually typing, right? So look at it. So I selected waiting for marriage. So look at this. Okay, so this one is a sponsored ad, so we're not going to consider that. That's people paying to show the ads there. So those two are sponsored. So you would have marriage in there. Chances are this person also have it in the back of the setup. So you notice waiting. It's the keywords comes up first. So putting your your keywords inside the title or the subtitle is really, really important, because it carries more weight than just Amazon scanning your book, or when you tell them what the book is about in the back end, because they can't avoid, if you have this same keyword exactly as how someone is searching for it, exactly as how someone is searching for the keyword, it carries much more weight than anybody else here. Like right now, nobody has this exact keyword phrase. Well, I don't. Let me see if I there's a way to search. Is it Control F? Oops, waiting for. Okay, 1 out of 4. Okay, this one has it. Okay, who else? That one. That's just the bar right there. Okay, so this one has it. Let's see. I don't know where else it's showing. Uh, it's just this person has it, the exact keyword phrase, right? There is no way that you can have this inside your title and not show up, right? And I think this is well, I can't think. I use a tool. I use a tool to see if this is a good keyword to put in the subtitle, and you would have to, get the challenge to figure this out, because it's a little more deeper than that, but you get what I'm going, like, you
Yes.
I'm not saying that the content that she has isn't good, but nobody knows that because they can't find it, right?
Wow.
So
Wow.
first it's about being findable, and
Wow.
then I'm sure our book is, like, somebody read it probably come to tears, because if that person can do it, you can do it, and so forth. Like, I want the stuff that you guys are good at, you're helping to serve, but I want to help you in your business with your book to be found, pretty much. Somebody have a question. Will this work for all types of businesses? Absolutely. We yes. We're not doing like all type. So remember, my how I serve my clients the highest is not just write a book, but have something in the back that can serve your clients some more. Does that make sense? Right? So yes. So even so, I'm not sure if Miss Carisha has other ways of helping people with her book, if it's just the book she's selling. But I would advise you, start a Facebook group or something. And the next, if you do edit your book, you could put a way for them to get in touch with you, and you have like a membership about marriage and keeping your marriage alive, keeping the fire and the flames in the marriage, and those kind of things. Like, you don't have to bill out anything. Like, you have a phone and a phone number, or a Facebook page. It doesn't have to get complicated. You don't need a logo. You don't need nobody to tell you need a certificate. Can you help someone? Can you speak to someone out of divorce? That's it.
Wow. Wow. That's some awesome information.
And
Can you
that's
help someone?
and that's why you
Yeah.
come into the challenge, and we learn about, put your head on right, so your book can your book can be structured correctly to grow your business.
Wow. So we want you to take advantage of the challenge that is being offered by my great by my co-host here, Kerry Watson. Um, in the description of this video is a link that you could click on to join the challenge. When you click on it, more information will be given to you. There's two tiers. There's a general admission and there's a VIP admission, and there the information will be given when you click onto the website as well. When we end the video also, so even after the video, there's going to be a QR code that is going to be on the flyer for you to, if you want to like scan somehow. But use the, I'm going to, let me see if I could copy the link again and put it in the comments. But um, in the description will be a yes, here we go. I'm gonna post it here.
Yes, Maggie, VIP is the way to go. So let me explain about how the challenge is set up.
Go
It
ahead.
is set up, there's two ways to join the challenge. You can join as a general admission or a VIP. So with general admission, you will get to participate like this, right? You can only hear us or hear me speak and explain, and I won't be able to see your question until after the challenge. But with a VIP, if you come in as a VIP, you get an extra 1 hour of your questions. So you ask me questions directly, right, about publishing or marketing, because those are my thing. And you, if you don't, you're not even sure what question to ask, I'm pretty sure someone in the group will ask a question that you will find um, gold. So VIP is the way to go. And there's some other bonuses with VIP. And if you have a business, if you have any sort of service-based business that you do online, I have given away a workbook that you could use, and it will be mailed to you, physical copy, like you'll have a tangible thing in the mail. So you definitely want to come in as a VIP, because you don't want to feel like you're on the sideline looking in. And as I said, you're going to leave, well, I didn't say it before, but you're going to leave with the outline of your book. So whether you already started writing a book or not, you will leave, because you're going to get homework every day. You're going to leave with, I wouldn't say a finished product, but knowing that, okay, it's only 4 days, so you're not expected to finish the book in 4 days. You're going to leave so
With
with
the
so much
foundation laid.
more, yes, with the foundation in the right way, because there are certain things you can't change after you write the book. You have to go rewrite the book, right? So and if you already have your manuscript already, or already have a book that you want to, tweak, that's good too. We'll change out how we do, because I don't really do chapter style, I do the modern way. So
Yeah.
all that you'll learn, right? And yeah, VIP is the way to go.
Amen. So I want you to go ahead and click on the link. It is in the description, no matter if you're on, I think the only way you're not going to be able to see it is YouTube. And I think YouTube and LinkedIn, or YouTube and Twitter. I know specifically YouTube, but I posted it in the comment section. If you cannot see the link, go over to Facebook, and on my page, Dr. Tanisha Allen, or just Tanisha Allen, which is on those two pages, and you'll be able to find the link. If you do not see the link, please go ahead and message me. So DM me on any one of my platforms, and you'll be able to find the link for this 4 day challenge. I do believe it's going to be life changing. And do me this favor, go ahead and tell someone about this 4 day challenge. So when you come in with a partner, or come in with a few partners. So come in with someone that you know will be able, that you guys will also be accountability partners for each other. And so what you guys will be able to push each other to finish the book. Because what Kerry's going to do is she's going to lay the foundation, give you the tools and the information that you need, to be, like what she said, findable in the world of book searches. And so you want to have an accountability partner. Kerry is one of my biggest accountability partner. She'll make sure that if she don't see me doing something, she's definitely messaging me and asking me what's going on with my life. Amen. So please make sure you bring your accountability partner or partners, or if you have a business with people on your what is the word I'm looking for, on your board members, bring them in. Because a lot of times you could write a book and the book could have many authors, right? So you could have a book that has more than one person that's given insight specifically on the same business. So the same business, and they're giving different ways and different tools. So you could do that too. There's so many ways to be great, and we want you to be great. Again, we're going to end this live. We have, oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
I have an idea because you said something about bringing somebody in. All right, just for you, and should I do this? I'm gonna give away something.
Okay, okay.
Okay, so I will do for people who sign up with this link. I will give you what you call it, a buddy pass or a family pass to join
Mm,
my challenge. So it's like, but you would have to like message me or email me and tell me the name so I can expect, because you can't share the link to whomever, you know.
right.
So if you know someone that who is also an entrepreneur or business person, you can bring them to the challenge. Um, you know, share the ticket, you know, let them pay half or whatnot. That's up to you. But I'm giving that away. So yeah. But should I? Yeah, I can't take it back now.
You can take it back. You have already said it. You've already said it. But we are grateful for the life of Kerry Watson. I'm grateful. Somebody said, "Wow, family pass." She's so generous, right? She's so. Somebody said how generous.
Because Tanisha, Dr. Tanisha is generous. You can ask her,
Aw.
yes, sure, what time? So I want to give back to her peoples.
Amen. God bless each and every one of you. We've been on for almost an hour, and Carrie has given an hour of some awesome information. So remember, find a problem and solve it. If you have a business, write the book. And so Carrie in this 4-day challenges have the tool and has the information on marketing so that you will be successful in what you are writing about. We want to make sure that your foundation is laid. Lay it good. If your foundation is laid, it doesn't matter what material you build the roof with, it's still going to fall. So we want to make sure that you are connected with us. Again, look in this description and find the link and click on the link to give you access to the tickets for this 4-day challenge, which starts next week. I'm sorry, we didn't tell you when it starts.
Tuesday.
Tuesday, next week, Tuesday.
Yeah.
So it starts next week, Tuesday. So hurry. I want you to run with the speed of light and go over. Click on the link. I've posted the link in the chat box. I will post it again if you don't see it. Copy, paste it, come in with your accountability partners. If you having any issues, please message me. Go to Dr. Tanisha Allen on Facebook or go to just Tanisha Allen on Facebook. You can find me on LinkedIn as well, or Twitter. YouTube, you can't message me. So just go ahead and do so. Follow my public page as well. Subscribe to my channel over there on YouTube. Follow me on LinkedIn or Twitter. I'm also on Instagram as well. If you're on Instagram, go ahead and DM me over there. So God bless you all, and I pray the Spirit of the Lord find you wherever you are and give you specific concepts on how to build and promote your business, that God give the wisdom to you that will solve the issues of many nations. So God bless you. God bless you. We love you. I'm going to post to the banner with the QR code just in case. You never know. And so until next time, or until the next challenge, we will see you again. God bless you.